Almost every product out there has a barcode. It gives access to valuable information about the item. But to gain access, the code must be decoded. A barcode scanner makes light bounce around to unlock the barcode secrets. Every second, 1,500 rays of laser light bounce off these black and white bars. But how does it work? Without the barcode scanner, all those black and white bars would reveal nothing. The bars represent a 12-digit code, the width of each bar symbolizing different digits in the barcode. When laser light from the scanner hits the bars, the image of the barcode is reflected back and into the scanner. The code is then passed on to the computerized cash register and used to retrieve information from a store's database. It's all done in the blink of an eye, because this device harnesses the power of reflected light. But to really appreciate the technology behind it, we have to crack it open. The laser beam shoots out of a cylinder. Before hitting its target, it gets bounced around a few times. First bounce, a tiny mirror. Second, a four-sided mirror spinning at 75 revolutions per second. The rotating mirror splits the beam and sends it to a multi-angled mirror. That creates multi-reflections. The single laser ray becomes 1,500 scan lines per second, which form a grid the scanner uses to analyze the barcode from several angles at once. By the way, the shiny stuff on the mirrors that looks like gold is actually gold. Gold is super reflective, just like the white areas of the barcode, which reflect more light than the black ones. The reflection bounces back into the scanner, bounces off a curved mirror, and enters the light sensor. This sensor transforms light into electricity. More light reflected means more electric current. The current's fluctuations are then translated into computer code and sent to a database where product information is stored. But before all this can happen, there must be light. Not any ordinary light, but laser light. And there again, bouncing is the key. Here's how it works. Inside this cylinder is the diode which produces the laser. The diode is made of two layers of special material, semiconductors, that allow electrons to cross from one layer to the next when stimulated by the electrodes at either end of the diode. The passage of these electrons, particles even smaller than atoms, from one layer to the next is the key to creating the laser light. When an electron crosses over, it releases energy in the form of a photon, a particle that makes up light. That photon travels between the two diode layers. Mirrors at each end reflect the photon. They make that light bounce. Each time a photon meets up with an electron from the upper layer, it makes that electron cross over to the layer below. And each time an electron crosses over, it produces a photon. That sets up a spectacular chain reaction. These photons continue to bounce around and meet up with electrons that they help cross over, producing even more photons. The result? An amazing phenomenon, amplification of light. Because each new photon inherits the qualities of the very first photon that sets off the chain reaction. And that's exactly what a laser is, highly amplified light, made of photons with identical qualities. At one end of the diode, there's a tiny opening in the mirror that lets light through. And that light comes out as a laser beam. It has the power to read a barcode very precisely by bouncing off it. Semiconductors, mirrors, gold. That's all it takes to crack the code. And the barcode scanner has it all. By bouncing light off different surfaces, it makes these mysterious bars talk. Price retrieved, inventory updated, at the speed of light. Next on Deconstructed.